Hello world, this is Fashion00 and welcome to a special bonus episode. Let's play Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume. In this bonus episode, I'm going to be showing off New Game Plus. The only way of getting New Game Plus is if you've beaten the game through one ending, which is, in my case, I've already finished Path B, or I already obtained the B ending, so I have this folder over here. You see how it differs from the other files here with the red text there. In this New Game Plus here, we're gonna start in the prologue, so yeah. I'm gonna be showing off some major things that you can benefit out of starting New Game Plus, so let's start. And I'm gonna skip through every single cutscene because, well, you already saw it from the prologue, so what's the point of me showing it again? And unfortunately, I can't skip through the map transition in the intro, so you'll have to wait on this one, like 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, skip. Okay, our first battle. Again! However, we're not going to be getting a tutorial this time, which is a nice thing they added. Okay, first things first, let me show you something that you probably have seen before. Let's go to tactics here. Yeah, we have all these tactics learned already. Basically, in New Game Plus, you can keep every tactic that you've learned or that you've taught your characters, and you keep every item too. See how I have like a whole bunch of these items that we can't even get in the intro of the game? We have like, what, 2 Unit Plumes and 2 Warrior Arcanum. So, yeah, we even have 99 Unit Plumes here. And most importantly, we still have our weapons, the strongest ones in the pathway that I could find. So yeah, we're gonna switch through here, and also is gonna go on the Arcturus here. Fortunately, you can only switch your arms in battle. So okay, let's kill this dire wolf over here.
Let's keep our heads about us.
How overpowered could we possibly be? Let's find out. Okay, hello. Okay, there. And you notice how Wilfred is able to use a Soul Crush? Yeah. It's in the intro, you couldn't use a Soul Crush because, well, his weapon was like, I think it was a longsword, but basically, it wasn't Soul Crush enabled, so you couldn't use Soul Crushes like you could now if you're using New Game Plus. So yeah, you can literally overpower all these enemies too. With all your items and such. Father. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fast forward through this. Well, I think I'm gonna cut out this episode, but well, this battle for one. So yeah, I'll meet you at the end of this battle. So there you go. Okay, so that's the end of that battle. What I forgot to show off was Hogo still has all of his he still has all of his tactics learned and everything, so yeah. However, he's a guest character, so there's nothing I can really do about it, rather than show off his tactics. But yeah, he still has all his tactics learned throughout the Path B LP, so yeah. That's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, there's one more thing well, a couple more things I like to show off, but preferably, let's go to our inventory now. Okay. Remember these items? These 3 ones I've been saving throughout the Path BLP? Yeah. They're really useful now compared to when I was in the Path BLP, because if you use Expert's Experience, you can gain massive levels without even going throughout the effort of that. So, yeah, Expert's Experience, Ambrosia, and Golden Egg are meant for New Game Plus because they can be used on your characters who really need it, unlike mine, who were already overpowered to begin with, because, well, we were gaining massive levels already, so yeah, something to use if you're using New Game Plus. So yeah, well, look at that, would you believe that? 3 level jumps. I mean, well, I can't even describe it. Let's see, 11 level jumps. That's amazing. 12 level jumps. See what happens when you save up your Expert's Experience? This happens, and we're already overpowered to begin with already. Okay. And one more thing, if you're playing New Game Plus and playing through the Path A LP, I recommend teaching Ansel some tactics to him because, well, this is the only time you're ever gonna get a chance to, well, your only chance to actually edit him, so, yeah, I'd do it if I were you. But that's not really important, though. Let's give him, well, I think he only needs a sword because he's already overpowered to begin with, so, yeah, I won't even bother with the armor and such. Actually, let's use that golden egg. Alright. Okay, fine, that's it. There you go. It randomly increases your stats from 1 to 9 permanently. There you go. Whatever, let's go through all of them, keep and finish up that battle. Because there's one more thing I'd like to show off here. It's a pretty big oddity if you're playing New Game Plus. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to skip to the battle where Wilfred and Ansel have trouble with defeating those demons. So I'll meet you guys over there when I finish, well, this battle. And in this battle, they're supposed to teach you about flanks, but in this case, I don't necessarily need flanks anymore. So I'm just gonna go and slay everything I can. And meet you guys after this battle.
In my father's name.
Okay, that was easy enough. Now, time for this battle. I'm gonna skip through everything, of course. Now, for this battle, it's pretty much scripted. You're forced to use the Destiny Plume, so you notice how all our commands are locked out. However, if you have Ansel and Wilfred equipped with strong weapons, or if you level them up to a certain degree, like I did with Expert's Experience, then you don't have to. You can win this battle without using the Destiny Plume. So yeah, all you have to do is just end your turn and counterattack. Because that's one thing the game editors didn't necessarily lock you out of doing. They didn't lock you out of counterattacking these enemies, so yeah. So we're gonna keep ending our turn until we win this battle. There's only 2 of them, so it should be really fast. Four damage, that's just sad. Well heck, we can barely do, we like did no damage whatsoever in the prologue with our levels.
The battle is won.
Okay, just one more. That was easy enough. Okay, it's time to show off the oddity in this battle. You can pretty much guess what's gonna happen afterwards, but it's a really big oddity. Remember, we finished this battle using a Destiny Plume, so that's something to keep in mind. If you're watching this ending, I mean, well, this cutscene here. Yeah, pretty much, he dies. Even though we didn't use a Destiny Plume, he still dies. That's something the editors didn't fix at all. It's like that battle in the Valkyrie Profile 1 against Freya. You just can't win it. It just happens just like that. And he dies. Pretty much. What, is he still alive? Did we actually save him? No, we don't, because unfortunately, it's all part of fate. It's all part of the storyline. Hey, we wouldn't have this game if it weren't for Ansel's death, right? Okay, I guess we can pretty much just skip through all this. So, that's pretty much everything I want to show off in this bonus episode of Let's Play Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume. I won't be playing using the New Game Plus option, but you can if you want, if you're new to this game. But For me, I'm not going to use it because it just breaks the game. Like, you enter, like early on in the game, you can just gain massive amounts of sin using your weapons that you gained in your first time playing throughout the game already. It just really breaks the game, and I just want to play through the game like first timers. Like, they just play it once in one file to get the ending, and that's pretty much it for them. So yeah, you can if you want to use this New Game Plus option, but I'm not going to use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus episode, and hopefully, if you can, please stick around for the Path A Best Ending Valkyrie Profile Covenant Plume LP. This is Flashes Number 0 signing off. See you guys in the future LP.